the style of play. You know, you're looking at Alonso right now. Again, I'm not saying Chelsea are going to go win the league, but one game a week, yeah, with a lot of the players that I'm seeing we've got in the attack. Obviously, the midfield, we got rid of Santos. I feel like we'll probably sign another midfielder. But this three at the back, Rancy, I can't lie, bro. I've been running from it because I've told you before, I don't like three at the back.
I told you he's going to play three. That's his go-to.
Bro, but the thing is, it fits our team best. I just have to be real.
It does. Because you don't have a good centre-back pairing, so you might as well play three. Exactly,
bro. And we've got Lacroix. Lacroix, it should be easier for him to actually come into the team in that setup because he's used to playing three at the back, right? We're bringing in Chavaria, yeah? Chavaria is a left back. When you watch this guy rants, bro, you think Cucurella's the busy bee. You're going to see what this guy's on, bro. This guy reminds me of Robertson. His crossing might not be as good as Robertson, but he's that type of player that's up and down, and he knows how to defend as well, bro. You know what I'm saying? Palestra, bro, I don't know if you've watched much of this guy yet. Have you managed to catch any of the games yet?
I haven't, but I've seen Matisse eulogizing over this guy. Apparently he's supposed to be decent.
He is an orthodox unicorn, just a unique player, bro. Like, I'm looking at him and I'm like, what are you, bro? I can't work out what you are, right? And I even told you last time, I said, bruv, this guy used to play as a midfielder, yeah? He used to play as a midfielder and he stopped playing in the midfield from when he was 17. And he is so good at pinning teams.
He's got the foundation, the technical foundation.
He's got the technical foundation. We saw him the other day against Milan play left back, and bro, you wouldn't even know that he played right back the other day. He can play both sides, comfortable on both feet. He's 6'1", 6'2", right?
Is he playing wing back?
Yeah, he plays as a wing back. Yeah, he takes you inside, he takes you outside. He can cross the ball. He don't know if he's going to use his left foot or his right foot to change the angle of where to whip in the ball. Right?
He's relentless, right hand side, but he's left-footed.
Bro, I don't know what foot he is. He's both-footed. I don't know what foot he is, bro. He's that good with both feet, right? But he is a problem because him and Chavaria are the type of profile that are going to be pinning back a lot of teams. Because I was even saying to Matisse the other day, if you look at the big six, right? There isn't a single big six team that plays a three at the back with the wing backs.
Yeah? No, it's true. It's true. And the way that he plays it as well, he plays it a very attacking version. It's not a defensive 3-4-3 at all, bro. It's very attacking, bro. That's what I did like about his team. The one thing I say is he leaves a lot of space in behind, innit? Like,
naturally, that's the thing, though, innit? Like, if you're gonna play the wing backs, bro, you're gonna have to try and track back. But that's where you have to trust your right centre back to be able to cover the gaps, right?
Agreed. Yeah,
He's so good on the ball, and like I said, it comes from him playing as a midfielder. He might not have been good enough to play there as a starter.
Yeah, but that's a lot of fullbacks are that, man. That doesn't mean anything. If he can play, he can play. You get me?
Yeah, but I'm saying you can see that he was clearly a midfielder because he don't really play like a typical fullback, if that makes sense. He's very good on the ball. Yeah. So you're looking at that. The midfield pivot, I don't know what it's gonna be. Is Enzo gonna stay? If he's gonna stay,
I think Enzo surely has to stay now. You would think that there's not a lot of time left to replace him, and also there doesn't seem to be a big queue for him either. Like, so
I mean, there's teams interested, but they don't want to pay the bread.
That's what it is. They're not interested enough. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, interested is one thing, but I'm only interested at a certain price. That means nobody wants you like that.
Exactly, bro. So I feel like, look, Enzo, he had every right to, be disgruntled with what's going on at the club because we all are as fans, right? He came at the start of the project, bro. Man came when he was 21. He's now 25 ranks. Football don't wait for no one, Your age don't go down when you're playing football. It goes up. Yeah. And he's in his prime right now, scoring goals, getting assists. Man's having nothing to show for it, bro. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, I feel like now where he's looking at some of the things that we're doing, going down a different route, for example, bringing in Welbeck, bringing in Henderson again. You know what I think of him on the pitch? I don't want to see him on the pitch like that. Off the pitch,
yeah, but you know why he's been brought in? He's been brought in for other things.
Exactly, super nanny. I called him a super nanny. That's what he is. Yeah, Henderson super nanny to help bridge that gap between Xabi and the players. No problem. Henderson on the pitch, I don't want to be seeing that. Maybe just the cup games, against Grimsby and these sort of teams and that. Then you can play my man, in certain games, cool. But in the Prem, I want to be seeing hopefully Lavia can stay fit and these sort of man. I don't know who else is going to come in, but apparently we're looking at another midfielder. Yeah. And in the back, like I've already told you, bro, Lacroix, I think will help stabilize us. I'm just looking at how we're building this squad right now, and it's very streamlined. Yeah. It's not, oh, just go buy that guy, and make it work. It's very much, Xabi, this is your team. You build it. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like we're going to have a good season, because we're building a team that fits how the manager wants to play, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And we're yet to see Rodgers come back. Enzo's not come back as of yet. Pre-season's been a bit up and down, like certain games we've looked open, but then again, bro, certain games we're playing guys like Tosin, and we know Tosin's about to leave. You know what I mean? You know, yesterday we played some team, I think they're the Malaysian champions. We drew with them. But if you look at the team that played, it was very much mismatched, bro. Gittins playing left wing back and that. Like, pre-season's all about trying, innit? Trial and error. See what works, see what doesn't, fitness, all of these things. So I'm not really taking too much into it, right? But the game that impressed me the most was the Milan game, and that is where we actually saw the shape that I think Xabi will probably play in it, the back three. You know what I'm saying? So I think Chelsea, bro, listen, a few more signings, I think we can be a problem, bro. 1 game a week, bro. Just to focus on the league. I think we can be a problem, bro. Honestly, man.
I hear it, bro. It's yet to be seen. I'm not really sure what you man are gonna do in it. I'm also not sure how much of an advantage the 1 game a week thing is, bro. To be honest, like, I feel like that advantage gets overblown in it. It's one of them ones where when it comes to match rhythm, you want to be playing games, innit? Like, you want to be playing. And when you're playing less games and less players are getting less minutes, it's harder for players to get sharper because they're not getting the required time and stuff like that. The only good thing about the 1 game a week is that with a new manager, you're going to get more time on the training ground. Do you know what I'm saying? So if he does survive this season and he's there next season, I think you'll be seeing the benefits of the 1 game a season next season. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you would have had the extra time on the training ground to implement what he wants to implement. So by the time next season comes, if you are in Europe and you're playing more games, then you're going to see the benefit. Then,
you know, it is, Rams. Yeah, you make a very fair point, because I've always said Man City won a lot during their time, in their prime, yeah, because they were consistently playing games, so it keeps your body warm. But in the context of Chelsea, bro, yeah, this is just a Chelsea, right, related. We have not seen this team rest in a long time. Yeah. Last season, a lot of these guys were tired by December, ranks, because obviously the Club World Cup. And if you remember the Club World Cup, bro, we only had 2 games before the season started. Yeah. Usually start of the season, everyone's rusty at the beginning, usually. And then from, like, I'll probably say October is when teams start to really get into the swing of things, right? So for me, just looking at it from the context of how much football these guys have played and not really had much rest, I feel like they'll just be a little bit more recharged. Yes, they might not have the midweek games to keep them ticking, but I just feel like more rest will benefit these guys right now, because a lot of them have been playing a lot of football, bro. Yeah. Cole Palmer, the whole time Palmer's been at Chelsea, bro. Man went from never playing to playing all the time. Yeah. All the time. Every single game, man's playing, bro. You're looking at Caicedo. Caicedo's barely had no rest since he's been at Chelsea. Yeah. Enzo, bro. Enzo's been playing all the time. You know what I mean? So I just feel like for Chelsea, this is exclusive to Chelsea, because of what's been going on recently with these guys. I feel like that 1 game a week will actually benefit the squad in terms of the fitness, because we're just gonna have less games to play, which means that these guys can stay fresher. You know what I mean? That's how I'm kind of looking at it. Now, that doesn't mean that I want 1 game a week forever, bro. Of course not. But I'm just saying that in the context of next season, I would rather that. That's why I'm happy, bro.
Well, boy, it's one of them ones where you need to get Champions League next season, because if you don't, he's getting sacked.
Bro, when João Pedro didn't get called up, I wasn't even burning. I'm like, bro, that's their loss. When Cole Palmer didn't go, I said already he didn't deserve to go. Morgan Gibbs-White should have been there. I was more thinking about Chelsea. I'm thinking, bro, Pedro and Palmer are going to be there from the beginning of pre-season. Do you know how key that is? Yeah? Do you know how key that is? The last time that... When was Palmer fit here from the beginning, bro? I think in Maresca's first season, that's the last time he was here from the beginning. Because when we signed Palmer with Poch, he joined on the last day of the window. Yeah? He joined at the end of the window, bro. So he didn't have a pre-season with Chelsea. He just came straight into it. You know what I'm saying? So end of the day, bro, like people like Palmer, you know, Esteval, for me, is going to feel like a new signing because we didn't really see him consistently last season. Quender's actually having a good pre-season too. I just hope that he can stay fit. You know what I'm saying? But what we really need right now, yeah, is a guy who's like I'll probably say even like a Matic type profile to just sit in that pivot next to Caicedo and allow Caicedo to be more free. Yeah? Because when Lavia's there, Caicedo's more free. Because bro, look at you see the goal he scored, bro, the other day. The tech.
Yeah,
Outside the box.
Yeah, it was
Like, bro,
decent.
man,
It was decent still. I don't know what the
decent.
keeper was doing, you know what I mean? But I thought it was a decent finish.
Broski, man took it on the volley and did a travella on the volley. Like, what were we doing? It wasn't decent. It was fucking elite. Right?
Decent. I thought the goalkeeping was a bit treacherous, but I thought it was a good finish.
Well, but what do you expect when the ball's going away from you and there's bare bodies in your face? You're going to see the ball late, right? The ball went away from the goalkeeper. That was class.